Oh, we got two quick ones right out of the gate here. We got Henry, Stash, Classic Cards, Duck Boy, all four of you within maybe 10 seconds. Wow. How y'all doing today? Happy Sunday. And welcome to, again, my new setup here. And today we're going to do a home run derby. Hopefully it'll be successful. Things are a little bit different laid out configuration, so I'll have to adjust a little bit, but everything should work out. Hey, Super Short Prince is with us. Good to see you, Jonathan. And hats, wow. 6 right out of the gate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, wow. Yes. You know what, guys? We got 7 in here. I'm gonna take it to 8, or I'm sorry, 10. I'm gonna get the first 10 people in here, and then we'll divide by 3 teams because we've already passed the 6 mark. So I hope that's okay with you all. So, like I said, we got 7 already. So, my goodness, that went fast. It's like you guys are just waiting to pounce on this. Actually, I think we have 6 because Duck Boy cannot participate. I remember that. No offense to him, but he's of the age that we just cannot do that. So let me get everybody in here. Let's see. We got Henry. Henry was the first one in. And then we got Stash. Classic. Cards. Super. I'll just put SSP. Hats. And I know Fitzy was in here. All right, so Fitzy's in, so we got our 6. We'll just stick with the 6 then. That'll give you guys 5 teams apiece, helping your odds out a little bit. Oh, hats! I was going to ask you if you got your package. Good deal. I'm glad to hear it. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that, hats. Is it a friend or family? Alright, I'm gonna drag my laptop in the screen here so you guys can see the randomizing. Okay, hats, that's fine. But yeah, my condolences to you, buddy. Sorry about that. Okay, so I got you 6 in here. Where'd you go? Okay, so I got you 6. I'm going to copy and paste you guys into my randomizer. All right, this time, I've always picked the number of randomizing. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. First person to give me a number between 1 and 10, and that's going to be our random number. So go ahead and start typing in the first number I get. Okay, Classic, you've never been in before? That's fine. I'll explain the rules to you. Okay, Fitzy says 5. That's fine. Okay, let me randomize 5 times. Yeah, Fitzy got in first with 5. Okay, so here's our randomizer. We got Henry, Stash, Classic, SSP, Hats, and Fitzy. We're going to randomize 5 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we got Henry on top, then Stash, Fitzy, Hats, Classic, and SSP. All right, so I'm going to copy that and plug it into our game board here. Let me go back to the, so I can see the chat. Well, that's a game from last week. Okay, so. All right, so I got you guys randomized. Each of you are going to get 5 teams, randomly selected, starting with the Angels alphabetically all the way down to the Yankees. So I believe Henry was the first up, so I'm going to paste that list in here. Yep, there's Henry all the way through SSP. We'll do it again. 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 And again. Now, my camera is somewhat permanently mounted here, so I'm going to try to bring the monitor in closer. I hope you guys can see whose team you're on, but that's as good as I'm going to be able to get it for you guys. Let's see, what's Hat saying about the Astros? Oh. Okay. Yeah, Dearman, we've already got the team randomized, buddy, so maybe next week. But I got to go with the first 6 that come into the chat. Okay, so let me grab the cards, and I'll explain the rules to y'all on how we do this. So we're going to be playing with a pack of... Okay, here's our game pack, guys. It's going to be 2018 Series 1. And the winner... I forgot to show you guys this, too. The winner's going to be sent out 2 unopened packs of Donruss 88 and Topps 88. And what I've been doing, traditionally, whichever card helps the winner win the game, I send that card as well. So if you land a good hit that gives you a lot of homers, then you're going to get that card additionally to these packs. So I'll set these aside. So here are the rules, guys. Most of you have played this game. You know the rules. For those of you who don't know, what I do is I opened up a pack of unopened jumbo pack here. We go through it, and we only look for non-pitcher base cards that have the statistics on the back. Because what we're doing is we're looking for total of home runs in their career. And if it's a rookie, it's going to be whatever their total is, either college or AAA, that's on the back of the card. The reason we don't use pitchers is because they don't list home run stats on the back of the cards. And even if they did, pitchers hit so few home runs, it wouldn't matter anyway. So we're only looking for base cards that have stats on the back, non-pitchers, and non-insert cards. We always get the, like in this pack, we always get the Chris Bryant inserts. If you get a team card, if you get some special league leader card, those don't count toward the total home runs. So really nothing to do on your part except sit back and root your team on. Let me know if anybody cannot see what team they got. I know it's kind of small. I can't bring the screen any closer, and I can't move the camera any closer either. So, hey, Peds Card Collection, how you doing, brother? Okay, I missed something. I'm maybe trying to trade for the Astros or something. But hey, Ken's Cardboard's with us. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. Hopefully you got your package I sent out. Let me know if you have or have not. I'm just curious. I want to make sure it got there safely. The last 2 teams on the... Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, they're... let me try to erase something. Okay. Yeah, the last 2 teams are the White Sox and the Yankees. They were covered up there. Yep. Turn this just a little bit angle so I can see it better. So if you guys remember when I was up in the other room doing my my old layouts, I had a dual monitor system, and it really made things a lot easier. But now that I've moved into another room, I'm only working off the laptop, so I've got a single screen, and that's a little trickier to work with. You got the package Saturday. Oh, good deal. All right, good. I'm glad you got there, Ken. So, all right. Well, let's just get into it now. We'll start the game here. And then after the game, I've got a package that came in the mail I want to open up and share with you guys. And I also want to go through some, I want to go through some cards that I picked up yesterday at the local Goodwill store. It could be a really good bargain or a real big bust, depending on what kind of cards I got in it. But I'll share that with you guys later. So here we go. Again, we're not looking for pictures or inserts. So our first card out of the pack is Dylan Betances picture card, so we cannot use it. Boom, there's a good card right off the bat for the Cubs. Who's got the Cubs? Stash. Stash has got the Cubs. Outfielder, so he's going to pull in 46. See that, guys? Home run totals for the career, 46. So I go to the Cubs here. I plug in 46. All right. So he's off to a good start. Next card's going to be a pitcher, Nick Pivetta for the Phillies. Shout out to Dearman, but again, it doesn't count for the game because it's a pitcher card. Another pitcher, Amir Garrett for the Reds. Daniel Columba, pitcher for the Athletics. We've been getting a lot of pitchers. I'm thinking about changing the game to maybe like a strikeout game or something because we're getting more pitchers than fielders. So we may have to look into doing something like that. Greg Holland, see, another pitcher for the Rockies. Shout out to Ken's Cardboard. Okay, there we go. We got a second baseman, Colton Wong for the Cardinals. Colton Wong, and that's going to bring in 32. So 32 to the Cardinals. So Henry is nipping at Stash's heels here. Good pull. Hey, we got a George Springer for the Astros. George Springer brought in 99 homers. So 99 to the Astros. That's Hats again. So Hats is doing pretty good here. Then we got a Trey Mancini with the Orioles. It's this Gold Cup rookie card. And he brought in 27. Now, guys, remember, this is a 2018 pack, so even if they were a home run hero this last season, it's not going to reflect on the 2018 cards. So just kind of keep that in mind. So your rookies may be outstanding ball players, but they just don't have a high accumulation of home runs over their career. So Orioles bring in 27. Hats, no. Stash has the Astros. Here's a league leaders card, Jason Vargas with the Royals. Jason Worth for the Nationals. He's going to bring in, wow, guys, look at that, Nationals. Who's got the Nationals? Hats, that's you, buddy. Sorry, Hats, you got the Nationals, but you just scored a big number. So you have the Nationals to thank for this one because you just scored 229 homers. Thanks to Mr. Jason Worth. All right, next one we got a Zach Granite for the Twins. That's not that complicated, Classic. We just add up the homers, and whoever's got the most at the end of the game is the winner. What'd I say? Okay, the Twins. Who's the Twins? That's Hats again, Hats. 2 in a row here. You're going to get something. Zach Granite, relatively new player. Unfortunately, only brought in 10 homers. So 10 to the Twins. But that Nationals card did do some good there, Hats. Nicky Delmonico of the White Sox. White Sox bring in 61. That's Classic. What do you know my idea? Oh, I missed your idea there, Classic. I'm sorry. I should have pointed out, by the way, guys, when I do this game, I get so consumed in the cards and the score sheet, I do miss a lot of chat. So forgive me if I skip you. I don't do it deliberately. If you need to reach out to me, highlight my name or something, so it'll jump out and I'll see it. So we got 61 of the White Sox there. That goes to Classic. We got Luis Santos, pitcher for the Blue Jays. That doesn't count. Here we got a New York Mets. Mets goes to Fitzy. He's a former home run derby champion of us, Dominic Smith. He brings in 40. So 40 to the Mets. Oh, see, now here's kind of an unfortunate part of the game here. We've got a Jose Altuve card. However, it's a league leaders card, so it's not his base, so it's not going to give us the stats that we're looking for. You see that? So, unfortunately, that doesn't help out the Astros. Well, here's a very nice insert. We've got Francisco Lindor, Silver Slugger Award for the Indians. Oh, my word. Look at this, guys. An 83 throwback for Jeff Bagwell, Hall of Fame player. That's a very cool insert card. But it's an insert card. It's not a base, unfortunately. Yep, there's a Manny Machado. Yeah, you know how I feel about him. Chris Bryant, there's our insert. Oh, that's kind of cool. I just pulled a home run challenge card during our home run derby, so that's pretty interesting. All right, now we get to our horizontal cards. Yeah, Peds. No one gets the Bagwell because it's an insert. It's not a standard base card. Joe Mauer for the Twins. So this is another Twins there for Classic. Boom, 137. 137 for the. Oh, no, Twins is hats. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. 137. My font is so small on the screen, it's hard to see who's got what. Okay, so that one went to hats and the Twins. Here's a Brian Dozier, another Twins card. Boom, Twins just got another 151. That's going to bump him to the lead, I think. Twins, 151. Well, actually, hats, you just passed yourself because you had 229 with the Nationals, and you just surpassed the Nationals with the Twins at 298, which probably makes you happy because it would probably pain you to win with the Nationals. Here's an Ian Happ rookie card. Ian Happ landed 24 to the Cubs. 24 to the Cubs. Yeah, thank you, Twins. I knew that'd make you happy. Detroit Tigers team card. Doesn't do anybody any good. Clayton Kershaw, it's a nice card, but it doesn't do anybody any good. All right, here we got a Cardinal. Jed Giorgio, third baseman. Ooh, I see a big name behind it. We'll see. Okay, 99 to the Cardinals. Who's got the Cardinals? Henry. 99 more for your Cardinals. That gets you up to 131. That's doing pretty good. All right, Brandon Belt. I don't know how many years he's played, but if it's been a while, then this should be a big number. Brandon Belt for the Giants. Giants goes to Classic, so we'll see what he gets here. 98. Sorry about that, Classic. I really thought you could get more out of him. But it's still not a bad number. So Giants gets 98. Yeah, Classic. I really thought you would have scored a little bit more with the Brandon Belt card. Here's Jeff Samardzija. I bet he had a tough time growing up. But he's a pitcher. Okay, here we got a Pat Valaika for the Rockies, shortstop. So that's going to give the Rockies something. Who's got the Rockies? Henry? Really? 14. 14 to the Rockies. That's kind of a low, unfortunate number. Alrighty. Now we got another pitcher. We got Lance Lynn for the Cardinals. Jordan Zimmerman for the Tigers. Chris Archer for the Rays. James McCann for the Tigers, catcher. We'll see. He brought in 32. So 32 to the Tigers. Not a stellar number. But it's something. That's Fitzy. Fitzy says he's doing terrible. No, you're not doing terrible. Your teams might be, but you're doing good. It's your teams aren't doing so good. Kevin Kiermaier for the Rays. We'll see what this lands. 47 to the Rays. That goes to Hats. First card for the Rays. So far, guys, we got just a few. Actually, we got 2 cards left. And they're both pitchers. Nate Jones and Chad Kuhl. So, no time or opportunity for a comeback. The winner with 298 goes to Hats McGee with the Twins. So, congratulations there, Hats. You got another package coming out your way. And don't worry, I won't send you any of those Nationals cards. So yeah, Classic. Hey, Classic, at least now you know how the game works. So next week, not that you can train or practice up or work out for it, but you'll better understand how it's going. So Hats is the winner there. Congratulations. Hats, you've won before, right? Are you a repeat winner? I think you are. So let me slide the... Yeah, well, actually, Hats, you've got... I'd say you got 2 reasons to be thankful. 1, be thankful that you won. And 2, be thankful that the Twins passed the Nationals, because you wouldn't want to win for the Nationals. So, winner, winner, chicken dinner goes to Hats McGee. All right. Let me kind of sort my desk here. So Hats, I'll put these on display here for you. These will be coming out your way. And also, let me pull those Twins cards out. There's one. There's two. You had 2 back-to-back Twins. I believe there was a 3rd twin in here somewhere. There it is. Zach Granite. Okay, so we'll set those aside for you. Okay, let me get caught up here now, guys. Now that I got things kind of resituated. What's up, Kevin? Oh, hey, Steve. All right, good deal. I'll keep my eyes open in the mail there, buddy. I appreciate that. That's a sweet idea. My pitchers let me down. Kevin, idea was each team have a designated rival. Then the pitcher's stats subtract from the rival's home runs. That's intriguing, Classic. I'm not opposed to doing something like that. Because we actually waste half the pack of cards because half of them are pitchers. So I may implement some. Yeah, that's worth looking into. That way we can incorporate them. All right. See it too. Oh, that was your idea? Okay. No, it's not too complicated. It would be complicated, I think, in planning it out. But I think once we get it set up, it should be good. So, well, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. That was a lot of fun. That's probably our 9th or 10th home run derby. I do it every Sunday that I can. When I get home from church, I've got the morning service, and then I got the evening service, and I've got this downtime in between services that I like to go live. And to me, that's just like perfect opportunity to do a little giveaway, play a little game. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. All I require is that the winner email me their mailing address so I can ship these right out tomorrow. Hats, I've already got your address, so unless it's changed, I'll send it to the same place, and that'll work out. Oh, Fitzy is a twin. Is that right? So how do I know, Fitzy, that this is actually you typing? Maybe it's your twin brother. See? I don't know. Pictures are awesome. I know. I think you know what I meant, though. It's for the sake of our game. I do need to come up with something to incorporate them, because they're just... Oh, I'm sorry. It's a twin sister, Fitzy. I apologize. Okay. The guy behind the camera should never make assumptions. I guess I just assumed maybe it's an identical twin, but... Okay. That's good to know. Okay, so a couple things I want to do, guys. I don't know how much time we want to spend doing this. However, I have a pack. This is something else that I do. I've got a box of Upper Deck 90, and we've already gone through most of it, but I have one stack left, the bottom right, that I'm going to crack open. And the winner of the Home Run Derby gets to select the top 3 or 4 cards out of here that he wants sent to him. So I'm going to open these up. I'm feeling giving in honor of my girlfriend. Give one pack to Classic and the other to Ken. Wow. Hats, that's like super generous of you. I don't want to dishonor your concept there. However, my funds are limited, and it's a shipping thing, to be honest with you. So I really can't afford to do too much shipping on a weekly basis. But because I'm going to be shipping them out to you, I'm just going to ship them out to you, buddy. Nothing against Classic and Ken and everybody else. But I'm just going to limit it to one shipment. Hope that made sense. Here's kind of what I want to do, though. I want to open this up, this stack here. Hats gets to choose 3 or 4 cards that he wants. I also have this package that I received in the mail. I want to open it up and share with you guys. And I mentioned earlier, I went to the Goodwill yesterday, and I got a bunch of cards at Goodwill. And again, it could be a bunch of junk. There might be some winners in it. I don't know. But here's what I ended up with, guys. Look at this. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these bags of cards. I got 6 of them. They weren't the cheapest thing. They were $5 a pack. And it's very possible that the good ones that were sorted and pulled out, and then they just bagged up the cheap ones. I have no idea. But I figured I spend $5 on a box of Fairfields that has maybe this much. So this is like 3 Fairfields, maybe even 4, in one bag. So, again, there could be stuff in here. I don't. Now, I will admit, one bag I bought, the front card's baseball, and on the back card, it's a hockey card. So I could get a little bit of everything: basketball, baseball, football, hockey. I just don't know what all. But I picked out the bags that I knew had some baseball in them. So, now that being said, there was one other stack of cards. I found this up on the top shelf of the same row, and they're just loose cards. They're not in any package, but they were in this little red bin. I'm going to try not to spill here. But it was 69 cents. And I took it to the register, and I told the lady, ma'am, I said, these were all loose cards, similar to these baseball cards, but they were loose and they were in this little bin. This is the way I found them. I said, I don't know if you want to charge me the $4.99 or just charge the price that they were in. She said, no, it was marked 69 cents. I'm going to sell this whole thing to you for 69 cents. So It is what it is. Because this one's already open, I want to go through these first. So I'm going to go through these after a bit and see if I got any good hits for 69 cents. Why would you buy those? I doubt anything's good in those bags. I can't argue with you, Ken, but, you know, I'll be honest with you. For those of us that do live streams, we're looking for content and material. And it's not easy to run out and buy $10 boxes of hanger boxes or $20 blaster boxes every day or every week. Especially for me, I do 3 videos a week. I just cannot afford to do all the big time stuff. So for $5 a bag, I don't know. They're fun to open, even if they're all junk. They're still fun to go through. You never know. You might get somebody. And again, to me, and you guys know me well enough, a Padre or a Diamondback is a hit. So if there's a Padre card in here that is not in the Hall of Fame, but it might mean something to me special, then it's a hit. And to me, then it would be worth the $5. So I hear what you're saying there, Ken. I totally do. But I need material. And if a $5 bag gives me a bag of cards to look at, so be it. But you can never turn down a 69-cent bin of open cards. So let's do some Upper Deck 90. We'll see what we get. And maybe Hats, we'll see a card that he may like. So, Hats, I hope you're watching. You'll take whatever Astros you pull and Twins. Or are you now a Twin? I think we've turned Hats into a Twins fan, guys. All right, so first card right off the bat here is a Tim Burke with the Expos. Chris Hammond, rookie card for the Reds. Tom Dries for the White Sox. Walt Terrell for the Yankees. Mark Kubica for the Royals. Here's an Astros there for you, Hats there. We got a Gerald Young. Tell you what, Hats, I'll set all the Astros aside. And then you can determine if you really want all of them or just maybe some key ones. Terry Francona. There's an insert sticker for the Angels. Dennis Powell for the Mariners. Chris Bozio for the Brewers. Rick Rona for the Cubs. Matt Winters for the Royals. Ken Hill for the Cardinals. Mike Greenwell for the Red Sox. Mike Flanagan for the Blue Jays. And an Ed Whited for the Braves. So it looks like you're actually, you might have picked the Astros might have been the hit of the pack anyway. That was kind of a dud pack. Yeah, Ken wants a Larry Walker. I think I pulled a Larry Walker out of a Donruss pack a month or so ago. We got a Brewers sticker. Okay, Frank Tanana. Oh boy, who's that for the Indians team card? Joe Carter. I can never remember that one. Kurt Young for the Athletics. Paul Assenmacher for the Cubs. Ramon Martinez, Dodgers. Ron Hassey for the A's. I'm going to set this one aside. I kind of collect him for personal reasons. How about a Ryan or Aaron auto? Yeah, because, you know, Upper Deck was all about those autos. That would be something, though, wouldn't it? Harold Reynolds for the Mariners. Mike Gallego for the Athletics. Jim Eisenreich for the Royals. Did we already pull one of his? I won't dig through it. I think we have, though. Randy Myers for the Mets. Chris Carpenter for the Cardinals. Dave Winfield. There we go. Not a bad one. For the Yankees. Ruben Sierra. Luis Rivera. And Dave Smith. So you're 2 for 2 on the Astros cards, their hats, and the packs. Are there really odds on the back of these? No, I don't think. No, there's no. They don't put the odds on these older packs. The red banner. What am I missing, Classic? Those are rules, and on the front, the red banner says win season tickets to a stadium of your choice. So it doesn't give odds of an auto or anything. Okay, we got Jay Bell for the Pirates. Ben McDonald. Ben McDonald. Guys, was this the rookie error card? I'm gonna set this one aside. Guys, I remember Ben McDonald had a very famous error card. Can I get one of you maybe to do some research for me and let me know what the error is, and I'll set that one aside. We got Angels team card, Devon White, Dan Quisenberry, Lance Parrish, Phil Bradley, Mike Fielder blowing a bubble for the Brewers. And we got 2 sticker inserts. How about that? We got a Braves and a Reds sticker. Sean Dunston for the Cubs. Don August for the Brewers. Bruce Ruffin for the Phillies. Steve Rosenberg for the White Sox. Alfredo Griffin, Dodgers. Andres Galarraga. Mookie Wilson for the Blue Jays, and Dave Clark for the Indians. Let's see. I believe the error had the team logo on it. Oh, okay. Well, then I got the rookie logo. But still pretty cool. Yeah, I wonder, Classic. That's a good question. Oh, we got an Astro for you on the back there, Hats. Of course, we're looking for the... I guess Biggio would be a prominent Astro card to pull. There's our Cub sticker. Guillermo Hernandez. Andy Benes for the Padres. Luis Salazar for the Cubs. Charlie LeBrant for the Royals. Eric Hetzel for the Red Sox. Roberto Kelly for the Yankees. Tim Raines, there's a Hall of Famer. I'll set that one aside. And Ron Gant. Ron Gant. Was he a Hall of Famer? Or am I thinking of somebody else? I'm going to set this one. Can somebody let me know, please, if Ron Gant's a Hall of Famer? Oh, Fitzy says no. Okay. Thank you. Jeff Hamilton of the Dodgers. Brent Smith of the Expos. Jim Corsi of the A's. Andy Hawkins for the Yankees. And another Andre Dawson for the Cubs. Gus Polidor, and our Astro Juan Agosto. It's interesting that the Astros card is always the last card in these packs. I find that interesting. Dave's in the house. How you doing, Dave? Just finished up a home run derby game, to which Hats soundly defeated Stash. And now we're trying to pull some good cards for Hats here. I got Randy Kramer for the Pirates. John Olerud, rookie card. I'm going to set that one aside. Is that Mike Schmidt? No, Von Hayes. Von Hayes for the Phillies. Randy McCammett for the Giants. John Orton for the Angels. Dave Parker. I just saw a very good documentary on the baseball channel the other day on him. He was arrogant, conceited, full of himself, but he was good. And then Parkinson's set in and kind of took control. It was sad. Kind of a sad state of affairs there. Rob Deere for the Brewers. Oh, what are Goodwill cards, Dave? So I went, well, they're exactly that. Yesterday I went to Goodwill and I bought a bag of cards. I got a bag of these cards and I also got this little bin that we're going to open up. I got this bin just as you see it. Cards not wrapped up, just sitting loosely in this plastic bin. And the bin says 69 cents on it. And the lady at the register said, hey, if the cards are in there, that's the price. So I paid 69 cents for this one. So I'm going to go through the open cards in a little while. Omar Vizquel for the Mariners. Mickey Tettleton for the Orioles. Mike Lavaliere. I like that name. Not quite as good as Ron Karkovice, but still, it's a fun name to say. Charles Hudson for the Tigers. Ted Power, Jeff Brantley, Dave Righetti, and Dave Valle. So we're halfway through, and really nothing significant. And our insert goes to, where's it at? Oh, Padres. I'll take that one. I know, it's Karkovice. Oh, it's not? Oh, yeah, Dave, no, that's a little thing that Philip and I have. We know it's pronounced Karkovice. At least that's how I think it is. But one day I said Karkovice just out of fun, and Philip liked it and I liked it, so it just sort of stuck. So we call him Karkovice. That's a good point there, Classic. 69 cents because they're open. $5 for the sealed, unopened packs. That's good. Chuck Carey. And another thing, Classic, we don't even know. It's $5 because you don't know if you're getting baseball, hockey, basketball, football, or what. You never know. Steve Avery. We got Bobby Bonilla for the Pirates. Juan Nieves for the Brewers. I'm kind of speeding through these guys because I know these aren't the most thrilling. In fact, I think it was last week I was going through a pack of these, and it was brought up that the reason Upper Deck has all the cards upside down, backwards, sideways, left, right, whatever, every which way, it's because the constant turning over of the cards and flipping them around distracts you from the fact that they're all junk. But you lose sight of that when you're constantly flipping them over. So, Joe McGrain. Hey, Dave Henderson. Hall of Famer, right, guys? Dave Henderson, Hall of Fame. Bobby Pretty. I don't know which Bobby that. Well, Bobby Bonilla. Yep. Oh, no on Henderson. Okay. Boy, I'm 0 for 2 on my guesses. Mark Parent for the Padres. Chuck Krim for the Brewers. Mike Pagliarulo. Okay, guys. Now this one, I know. Hall of Famer. And if you say no, I'm going to end the stream. There we got Dave Martinez. I like this card for, well, a couple reasons. One, it's just interesting that it's the coach of the Nationals, and he used to play for the team that turned into the Nationals. So I just kind of find that interesting. And then we got Pat Sheridan. Yeah, I knew about Ricky. Not Dave Henderson, Ricky Henderson. Okay. Well, if it's any consolation, there's only 2 more to go after this, guys, so we're getting there. And we'll get into some oddball, unknown stuff. There's a Yankee sticker. Rob Murphy for the Red Sox. Terry Pendleton. I won't even start down that road again between him and Gary Templeton. Steve Carter. Hey, Steve. Carter's Kids. There you go. This is your man right there. Just for posterity, I'm going to set that aside. That's Carter's Kids. I'm dubbing you Steve Carter, Steve, if that's okay. That's you. Doyle Alexander for the Tigers. Stunning resemblance, don't you think? Just saying. Dave Anderson for the Dodgers. Luis Quinones for the Reds. Henry Cotto for the Mariners. Well, speaking of Mets, we got a couple Mets here for you. We got Dave Magadan and a Greg Jeffries card. Pretty cool. Oh, and third one in a row, Darryl Strawberry. Look at that. Man, the minute I talk about a Mets fan, I get 3 Mets cards in a row. Fitzy, if I do, I'll set some aside for you. I probably do. Speaking of Yankees, Walt Terrell, Yankees. Mark Langston. Sammy Sosa, rookie card. I'll set that one aside. Ooh, there we go. Jose Canseco. I mean, love him or hate him, it is what it is, but a lot of people do like Canseco cards. So, and then there's a Darryl Boston. So hats, unfortunately, I'm not giving you a whole lot of stuff to choose from, but nonetheless, we'll try to get you the best we can. I'll get to it when I get to it. Dale Mahorkic. Hey, Hats is in the... Hats, I'm reading Truth's message. Truth is with us. Good to see you. Gorilla. Hey, how you doing, MG? I bet you're glad to be home. And away from the snow. Matt Murillo. Steve Sachs. Hey, Truth, I just want to point out you did a phenomenal job yesterday helping out Papa J. You were his right-hand man. I appreciate that. And I know he appreciates it too. For those of you who don't know, last night, Papa J did he did 2 things last night. His longest stream ever. It was like over 4 hours long. And 2, he did his first on-air card breaks for people that bought in to card breaks. And he pulled some, as Truth said numerous times, he pulled some fire. They were joking, his hands had to have been burning for all the fire that he was holding. It was fun. I bought in at the end there. I didn't get the greatest of hits but I got some solid cards, so that was good. I got the 2018 Gallery and 2018 Optic. Jaime Navarro. But a lot of guys were pulling autos and all sorts of good stuff. Paul Ossenmacher. Chris Sabo, for those of you. Hey, if Dave Durango's still here, there you go, Dave. Shout out to Dave D there. Oh, another Reds. We got Jeff Reed. And our sticker goes to the Indians. And Cardinals, Pedro Guerrero. Rafael Belliard. Carmelo Martinez for the Padres. Johnny Ray with the Angels. Jeffrey Leonard with the Mariners. Joel Skinner, Indians. Kevin Gross for the Expos. And a Jimmy Key with the Blue Jays. So here we go. Final pack. Dave's blowing a kiss there to Chris. You know what's kind of funny? I know you're joking, Dave, but the Reds logo kind of has a red lip look to it, doesn't it? So I think Chris and Dave are exchanging kisses. Yeah, that's too weird. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have gone there. That was inappropriate. All right. Those insert cards are finicky. Or the stickers. Oh, I see an Astro there for you there. Hats in the middle. I got a giant sticker. Geronimo Baroa. Cardinals team card for Vince Coleman. Jack Howell for the Angels. Jim Abbott. Now there's a good story. There's a fun story to read about. Another Dan Quisenberry card. Terry Francona. Scott Scudder. There's an Astro for hats. Stan Javier for the Athletics. Deion James with the Indians. Not Jack Howell, but Jay Howell for the Dodgers. Jay Howell. Hey, speaking of Jay Howell, Gorilla, any word yet? I'm just curious. Mountain Gorilla has gotten into TTM, and I'm pretty sure Jay Howell was on his list. Glenn Davis is a good one. Okay. Oh, Torey Lavulo. That's like a semi-hit for me because he's now the coach of the Diamondbacks. So I'm going to set that one aside. And our last three come down to John Cangelosi, Todd Worrell, and Nick Asaski of the Red Sox. So let me show hats what all I got. Let's see. Let me pull the Astros here. Oh, Classic, you taking off? All right, thanks for joining us, buddy. Appreciate it. Gorilla, nothing yet? Okay. Gotcha. Not even on Saturdays? That's odd. Okay, so hats. I definitely got these four coming your way. Okay, Steve, we'll catch you later. Well, you're not really leaving us, Steve. I'll keep you here indefinitely. I love that card now. See, this is how, somebody I've never heard of before might become my new favorite player for the day. Steve Carter. Okay, so hats, if you're watching, you're getting those four Astros. Oh, I should bring up that McDonald card too. It's not the error card, but do any of these cards catch your eye there, hats? Was this high number upper deck? I don't believe so. No. No, it's not. These are just the standard. Yeah, these are the standards. That works. What, just the Astros, or do you want some of these? Sosa and Fisk. You got it, buddy. Sosa and Fisk. So these will be going out to hats momentarily. Fitzy likes the all road card. All right. I'll set that one aside for you, buddy. Next time I get something headed your way, I'll keep an eye open for the. In fact, I need to make a note, but those Yankee stickers too. Hey Fitzy, did you get your package I sent out? I'm just making a note real quick so I don't forget to look for Fitzy stickers and any other Yankees. Oh, you're welcome, Hats. I appreciate your support of my channel and coming in and playing the game. Oh, you'll check tomorrow? Okay. I think you're about as far away from me as anybody that was receiving a package from that last game. But hopefully you'll be getting it soon, if not already. All right. Get these guys out of the way. I want to open up this package here, show you guys what I got on eBay. And then we'll go through this little 70-cent bin of cards. All right, so yeah, this was an eBay purchase that I made. And for those of you who know me, it probably won't be a surprise as to what it is, but here it is. Oh, it's upside down. It's a quad relic of the D-backs. We got Paul Goldschmidt, Jake Lamb, AJ Pollock, and Zach Greinke. And they're all pretty clean. I would say the Pollock card looks like it's got a little bit of a brown stain in there. But primary pieces, it's a 2018 Topps product. I'll have to clean up the top loader. It's got a sticker on it. But anyway, yeah, thanks guys. I wanted to share that with you. On Friday, I opened up another relic package of the D-backs that I had gotten. So I'm just starting to build up my relic collection now. I don't know, it's something different, something new. So I'm getting into these relics. Jose's in the house. Jose. Oh, why is Hat saying hi to KB? That must mean KB's in the house. Where's he at? KB. Hey, there he is. I see you. Got you, KB. Glad you could join us. We got Jose just jumped in. We're up to 17 folks. This is awesome, guys. 18. Wow. Oh, 17 again. It dropped. Right when I said that, it dropped. So I'm going to set this one just a little bit further back. Actually, before I forget, Hats, I'm going to set your Twins cards behind this pack so I don't forget. And then I'm going to set your Upper Deck cards behind this pack so I don't forget. And they will head out tomorrow. All right. And we still have Steve from Carter's Kids hanging out. And in honor of Dave Durango, we've got the Chris Sabo hanging out there too. So, alrighty. So we got 16 now. So yeah, thanks for the reminder, Truth. If you guys can, thumbs up. Hobbyist says same thing. Don't forget thumbs up. If there's 14 people and we got 13 thumbs up, that means there's at least one of you out there that has not clicked it. So Dave says, let's see the Goodwill cards. I want to see them too. 69 cents. This could be, well, even if they're, I'll be honest with you. 69 cents. If they were a penny a piece, I'm still getting a bargain because there's probably 300 cards here. So we got to get ripping because this could take a while. So let me pull out one batch at a time here. Okay, looks like we got some. I've not even looked at these guys. Even though they've been open, I've not looked at them. So I have no idea what to expect. We got some Fleer Ultra 91. Okay, we've got an Ozzie Guillen, Greg Hibbard, Dan Pasqua, Melito Perez. And I'm going to run through these kind of quickly because there's a lot of them. Todd Bessinger, Barry Larkin. These are all backwards, some sort of. And I see some more Fleer on the back. So let's see. We got Jerome Walton. Aha, see, there you go. I got a basketball card. Charlotte Hornets, Rex Chapman. Never heard of him. Nor do I care to. Jeff Reardon, pitcher for the Red Sox. Joe Girardi, Cubs catcher. Okay, these are all upside down. What did you say there? 95 Pinnacle? Yeah, I know. Truthin is Dave Justice. Oh, yeah, I'm holding Pinnacle. I didn't even see what I was holding. Yeah, what year is this? These are 92. 92. Oh, boom, right on the top there. We got a John Olerud. John Olerud card. That'll make Fitzy happy. Dave Righetti, Jose Guzman, Mark Gubicka, Derek Bell, Andy Ashby, Jeff Carter, Marquise Grissom, David Howard, Dave Smith, Scott Erickson, Carlos Baerga, Devon White. Boom! Boom! Who asked for the Mattingly? Fitzy! Fitzy called it. Hit a Mattingly. Wow. Set that one aside. Jim Gott. Tony Phillips. Keith Mitchell. Ron Moore. Tewksbury. Yeah, Bob Tewksbury. John Smoltz. Look at that, guys. Hall of Famer. Yeah, you guys like my new bell? Jeff Russell for the Rangers. Rick Aguilera. Chuck Knobloch. Robin Ventura. Edgar Martinez. Wow. Remember, guys, 69 cents for this whole bin. And we've already gotten two Hall of Famers and a soon-to-be. Jay Booner for the Mariners. Tony Pena. Bill Doran. Who's this? Pinnacle Shades. Bobby Bonilla. That's a unique card. Who's taking off? KB's taking off. We'll see ya. Thanks for stopping by. Sam Horn. Steve Chitrin. Arthur Rhodes. Kim Batiste. Brian Harvey. Doug DeCenzo. Mike Devereaux. Rob Dibble. David Segui. Wow. Cal Ripken Jr. Cal Ripken Jr. It's a nice looking card. Yeah, these are, I think Jose mentioned it. They're nice and shiny. They are. The gloss on these is very nice. I don't know if it comes up well on the camera, but in person, they're very glossy. Delino DeShields. Wes Chamberlain. Ben McDonald, very good. We just saw his card a minute ago in Upper Deck. Walt Weiss of the Athletics, and John Franco with the Mets. So not a bad start to this 69-cent bin of cards. I hope so, because it's probably going to make up for my loss in $5 per bag of the other cards. But, oh well. You got to have something to open up. Uh-oh, I see a lot of basketball cards here, guys. Boy. I know nothing about anyone. Oh, Brad. Well, I've heard of Brad Doherty. He's a NASCAR guy now. He doesn't race, but he's a car owner. Well, boom. Hey, I'm guessing that's a good card, right? Michael Jordan on a checklist card from 91. Again, I'm no basketball guy, but who hasn't heard of Jordan, right? Isaiah Thomas, I've heard of him. A couple Isaiah Thomases. Joe Dumars, Patrick Ewing. Okay, there's another pinnacle. Manny Ramirez with the Indians. Terry Porter, Scott Williams, Mark Larry, another Brad Doherty. I know nothing about these guys except they're tall. And I'm not, so. Okay. So that's it for that batch of. Star Wars is on today. Okay, we'll see you later there, Fitzy. I called the Manny. Which one's the Manny, guys? I'm at a loss. Who's Manny? More basketball. There's a Phoenix Sun. Tom Chambers. Hey, Larry Bird. Charles Barkley. These basketball cards have got to be worth something, right, guys? To somebody, I'm guessing. Peds, be more specific. Manny who? The Manny Ramirez? That's the only Manny I can think of. The Colossus of Clout, the Sultan of Sweat. That's a first-round draft pick card. So I guess that's his rookie card with score 92. I'm guessing you guys probably want me to sleeve that one up. I'm just guessing here. I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I'm embarrassed. I guess I should know more about him than I do, but I don't. All right, let me sleeve him up. I'm going to sleeve up all the big hits that I got. By big hits, I mean the Hall of Famers, but... all right, well, if it's his rookie, I'll top load him, and... I'm embarrassed to say I don't know who he is, but... That's how you learn. Okay. Basketball. Lance Parrish with the Angels and Dave Winfield with the Angels. Dave Winfield. I'll set these under the stack. I'm guessing we got more basketball here. Yep, tons of basketball. Byron Scott, James Worthy, Bimbo Coles. Really? Is that his name? Bimbo Coles? I'm just rushing through Jeff Malone. I'm just calling out the names I've heard of. Dan Marley, Sean Kemp, Tom Chambers. It's funny, I do know all the Phoenix Suns players because I'm from Arizona. Dennis Rodman, wow. Back when he was just like normal looking. Can you? Yes, I will do that, Hats. In fact, I'll do it right after this stack so I don't forget. Craig, Kevin Duckworth. Sean Elliott, former U of A Wildcat. Boy, this is a whole other world, guys. If you've not gone through a stack of basketball cards, or I'm guessing I probably have some hockey cards in some of these packs. I can see the interest if you're into that sport, but it's just a whole other world. Okay, I said I was going to get those for you. Where'd I put them? Oh, in the back. Sosa and Fisk getting top loaded. Duckboy says, you like the Suns? Well, not particularly, Duckboy. I'm just more familiar with them because I'm from Arizona. But I've never really been a basketball fan. I don't know who Devin Booker is, unfortunately. But I'm sure he's good. There you go, hats. All right. Oh, good. I see some baseball in here. Let me get through the rest of this basketball here. Oh, James Worthy. Dominique Wilkins. I don't know these people. Hey, oh, that's Wilkins, I guess. Hey, Larry Bird on a team card. And Brad Daugherty. Giannis hat is your... I don't know who that is. I don't even know who he plays for. I know nothing. I know nothing. I see nothing. All right, we got some more baseball. Hey, John Smoltz right off the top here. I'm going to set these basketball ones in here just because they're in the way. Okay, John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. Very nice. Mike Devereaux. Chris Hollies. Greg Olson. Bill Ripken. Brother. We got Andre Dawson. We got Wade Boggs. There we go. Very nice. Tom Bernansky. Roger Clemens. Love him or hate him. Mike Marshall. And... ooh, Mark Grace. Ooh, very nice Mark Grace card. I like Mark Grace. He's he played for the D-backs there for a bit. Gary Sheffield. Isn't there a new kid that's just playing now? He's a hot rookie, Sheffield. Is it Justice Sheffield? I can't recall. The name Sheffield's ringing a bell in my mind, but I can't recall from what. I'll set that one aside. Yes? Okay. Are they related? Is this his father? Is this Justice's dad, maybe? Ooh, Greg Maddux, too. I like Greg Maddux. Hector Villanueva. And a whole bunch more basketball cards. Ooh, Magic Johnson. Look at that. Michael Jordan, guys. And that's just like a base card. That's not even like an insert. They're related? Okay. Yeah, because Sheffield's not the most common name, you know. Yeah, I'd say I got 69 cents worth here so far. And a lot of it, I think, is coming from basketball, to be honest with you. And I know nothing about basketball. This is funny. There's a cool card. Magic Johnson versus Michael Jordan on the same card. I guess that's cool. All right. That was different. Okay, looks like we got some more Pinnacle here. And Ultra. Okay, Brian Barber. Jerome Walton for the Cubs. Jose Oquendo for the Cardinals. Mo Sanford. Robbie Thompson. Dave Stewart for the Athletics. Luis Gonzalez for me. That's a hit. Gonzo. Big time hit for me. Wow. I wish this were a 91, but it's a 92, second year card. Very cool. Wow. Bill Spires for the Brewers. Jose Guzman. Pinnacle. Ricky Henderson. And a King Griffey Jr. Yeah, on the same card. That's a good one. Yeah, ding, 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 Jose says. Dave, you guys are talking about some brick cards. Did you... I'm just curious, were they upper decks? They weren't brick? That's good. I hate to... There's nothing worse than the sound of a crinkly brick pack as it's being opened. Curious as to what you all are talking about there. All right. So we got Mark Gardner, Steve Olin, Pete O'Brien, Craig Biggio. There we go. Very nice card, Craig Biggio. Brian Harper, Bill Gullickson, Mike Scioscia, Brett Barbary, Jack McDowell, Cecil Fielder, Dave Henderson, not Ricky, Cliff Floyd, Jody Reed, Zane Smith, Scott Cooper, Julio Valera, Mark Langston, Joe Carter, Felix Fermin, Chris Donnells, Jose De Jesus, Steve Finley. Steve ended up... Oh, I didn't realize he was an Astro, but he ended up on the D-backs with Gonzo. That's pretty cool. Oral Hershiser, Vince Coleman, Harold Baines, Harold Reynolds, Greg Olson. So that was a pretty good little batch there. Let me get caught up. Hey, LA Collection. Should be okay. Well, that's pretty cool of you, Dave. Yeah, because you never know. When you're buying in, you don't know what's inside the pack. Not sure. Yeah, I didn't realize that, Hats. That's pretty cool that Finley was an Astro. All right, now we got some... we got a smattering of things here. We got Chuck Finley on Fleer. We got a couple basketball cards. We got James Worthy. Hey, there's Jordan on a All-Star team uniform. I'm not going to get into basketball, I don't think, but I am going to go back through those and maybe sort them and see what I got in closer detail. Gary Scott, Pinnacle. Got a couple idols there. Wally Joyner and Dale Murphy. Here we got, is that George Brett and Wade Boggs? Yep, sure is. Al Shirley. John Farrell. Darryl Kyle with the Astros. Todd Stottlemyre with the Blue Jays. Luis Sojo with the Angels. Terry Schumpert with the Royals. Mark McGuire, there we go. Love him or hate him. Roberto Kelly. Ray Langford. Kelly Gruber. Tom Gordon. Mike Harvey. the Cubs. Got a Wally Joyner and a Roberto Hernandez. All right, so we're down to our last little stack here. All righty, let's see. This will probably be it, guys. After this, I'm going to probably end the stream. Eric Hansen with the Mariners. Wilson Alvarez with the White Sox. Jerry Brown. Jaime Navarro. Brian McRae. Tino Martinez. Ozzie Guillen. Gary Gaetti. Juan Samuel. Tom Browning. Andy Van Slyke. Got some backwards cards here. Pascual Perez, Frank Tanana, Bud Black, Skeeter Barnes, Ivan Calderon, Orlando Merced, Phil Plantier, Jim Gantner, Kevin Elster, Mark Lewis, Mike Moore. There's another one of those Wally Joyner, Dale Murphy cards. John Farrell again. Another Darryl Kyle. Another Todd Stottlemyre. Scott Servais for the Astros. Larry Walker, there we go. Who's asking about this? Ken? Ken's Cardboard, are you still here? You were asking earlier about Larry Walker. There's a Larry Walker. I don't know if Ken's still here or not, but definitely set that one aside. Very nice Larry Walker. Steve Farr. Bobby Thigpen. Doc Gooden, very nice. Tom Pagnozzi. Lance Parrish. Dave Valle. Jim Thome, there we go. Another nice one. Greg Gagne. Mike Humphreys. A bowling card. John Burkett. It says he's a Giant, but it's got him listed as a bowler. He's a Okay, he's a pitcher. That's weird. Okay, good. I'm glad Ken saw that. Yep. B.J. Surhoff, the Brewers. Will the Thrill Clark with the Giants. Glenn Davis. Mike Boddicker. Jeff Reardon. Dan Plesac. Looks like some more basketball here. A feather. I got a piece of a bird. Larry Bird. All right, moving through here. Don't know any of these people. Oh, there's is that David Robinson, I think? Yes, David Robinson with the Spurs. Charles Barkley. Very cool. Tim Raines, there we go. Another Hall of Famer. Darryl Strawberry. Jack Clark. Hey, Truth, are you still here? Truth, are you still in the house? Say yes if you are. There's another basketball card. Greg Maddux there on a pinnacle. And another Michael Jordan card. I may have to start selling stuff on eBay. Some of these basketball cards. Truth. Oh, I think Truth took off, unfortunately. He was asking about a certain player earlier, and we just pulled one. But there's Paul Molitor, Jack Clark, and shout out to Truth Be Told. There's a beautiful Dave Justice card. I wish he were here to see that, but I'll set that one aside. So as you can see, the little bin I got there, half of it was basketball. But I would say not too bad basketball, really. I mean, a lot of Michael Jordans, Larry Birds, Charles Barkley's, some Magic Johnsons, Worthies. Yeah, a little bit of everything there. Let's see. Let me set those in there. So we got 14 people still in the chat. I got 4 minutes till 4 o'clock my time, so I'm going to give you a 4-minute spiel. Friday, I gave a little shout out to our channel growths and how and what we're doing to grow our channels. And you guys may have noticed my name did change. I'm no longer just Kevin's Card Collecting. I'm now Kevin's Card Collecting and more. Because I do, especially with my daily devotions I post in the morning, I'm already doing more than just cards. So technically, I've been Kevin's Card Collecting and more for quite a while now. But I do plan on doing more material. Not just cards and my devotions, but I want to start getting into the other hobbies that I enjoy and start branching out into sharing my other hobbies with YouTube. And maybe I can grow my channel a little bit that way as well. But one thing I failed to mention this the other day, guys, and I feel bad about it. I was talking about how we grow our channels, and you find your niche and you stick with it and you grow that way. You don't go to people's channels that you have absolutely no interest in and ask them to subscribe to you so then you could subscribe back to them. Really, what have you accomplished? Because you gained a couple subs, but you're going to lose them because YouTube's going to purge it. Realize you're not even visiting their channels anymore. And I kind of went on a rant over that, but I want to bring up one other thing. Everyone in this channel right here, I'll get to that in a second, LA. We got 15 people watching. That's good. So everybody, all 15 of you that are watching are baseball card collectors. I guess I'm making an assumption. I can't speak for all of you, but I would say the majority of you guys, you enjoy what you're looking at on your screen right now. This is a passion of yours. It's a desire. It's an interest. It's a hobby. Yet, I do my hobby different than Donald Blomdahl does. Ken's Cardboard, he has an entirely different approach. He does things down in his basement, in his man cave, and he shoots videos and then edits them and uploads them later. Donald does his live streams. He does his thing. And when you start looking at it, we do it so differently. Dave's in here, Dave Durango. Dave is like off the charts different. No offense, Dave. I don't mean that in a negative way. But you have a niche for people that stay up late, are night owls, like classic music on the guitar, talk about random things. That's great. But you, me, Ken, Donald, Mountain Gorilla, he's got his niche. All of us do our thing differently, but we all have the same interest. That's how we can get along with each other so well. I can go into Dave's channel, and as long as they're talking about something I'm interested in, I'm good. Now, if they start talking about random things, well, I may sign off and go to bed because it is pretty late. If Ken starts talking about his football collection, I'll probably say, okay, I don't do football, but thanks, Ken, and I'll check out. But we always all contribute and visit each other's channels because of the common interest, and that's these baseball cards. And I don't want Donald to change. I don't want Ken to change. I don't want Dave to change. Philip, I didn't even bring Philip up. Philip, he's his own entity as well. He does things his way. He's got his style. He's got his sense of humor. I love it. Some of the things I may not agree with, some of the things I may not particularly like, but I love the common interest we all share. And I don't expect everyone to feel like my channel is the perfect channel, because it's not. Your channels aren't. There is no perfect channel. We just have our own niche. We do it our way. We do our thing. And that's what I enjoy so much. If everybody did everything the same, just imagine how boring this would be. LA says Dave is off the charts. You could say that. We are all off the charts in our own way. We all have our niche. And I want to encourage you guys to enjoy the diversity of our channels. Don't look at Donald's channel and say, oh, I wish Donald did da 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 da, or I wish Kevin did more, whatever, whatever. If you're watching our channels and you wish that we were doing something different, hey, that might be a hint that maybe it's time that you start up your own channel, and then you could fill that niche that one of us may be missing. I do what I do because I feel comfortable doing it. I enjoy my layout and the way I organize and sort and go through things because I enjoy doing it that way. You guys might enjoy doing something differently, but I would hope that you would appreciate my way of doing it enough to hang in there and watch. I would hope you appreciate Dave's way of doing it, or Philip's way of doing it, or Ken, or Donald, or Mountain Gorilla. And I'm calling out a few select because I've gotten to know those individuals closer than anybody else. But there's hundreds of you guys out there that have your own niche. And I just encourage you to enhance it. Don't change it. Don't try to fit a stereotype. Do what you do and love it. And I guarantee that passion of yours will come through the screen, and we'll hear it in your voice. We'll see it in your actions. So Dave says he's a weirdo. No comment. No, you're not a weirdo. We're all weirdos. There is no standard. There's no bar up or down. It's just we're all our own unique thing. So, John, I didn't even see you earlier, buddy. I'm sorry. If you've been in here for a while, welcome. I'm glad you could make it. So we're right at the hour-and-a-half mark. It's 4 o'clock my time out west. So I'm going to need to sign off. I got to get ready for church and head out. But I want to thank you guys all for joining me. I love every one of you guys. I truly do. This just completes my day. Sometimes I go through withdrawals. I went a week without doing a live stream a couple weeks ago when I was doing finals for school, and I missed it. I needed my fix. So I thank you guys for joining and participating. Without you guys, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. So with that, I'm going to sign off, guys. I love you. I'll see you all. Let's see, today's Sunday. I'll be back on Tuesday for my Take It Back Tuesdays. So you all have a wonderful rest of your day. God bless. Hats, I'll get this stuff sent out to you tomorrow in the mail. So keep your eyes open for it. And I'll catch y'all later in the live streams. Take care. Bye. Bye-bye.